Hello, Ken. This is College Football Revamped, and I am currently the head football coach for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We did just wrap up our first season here with Mississippi State, and it was better than expected, quite honestly. Ended with a little bit of disappointment, getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, but getting to the playoffs was no small feat. Before I get into the offseason here, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell down below. I do greatly appreciate all your support. So, yeah, we ended on a little bit of a down note. We had a chance there to make it out of the first round of the playoffs and couldn't quite get it done. We did start our freshman quarterback for the majority of the season. I got Mississippi State from a 2-win team all the way up to a 10-win team. So not bad, I would say. Not bad at all. I feel like we ended the season pretty well. We got some pretty nice wins later on in the season once we settled into a better offensive fit for my personnel. And it's coaching carousel time, so I am content to stay at Mississippi State, but we're going to go in there and see if any bigger job openings come up, and maybe we'll jump again. Maybe we'll continue to move on. Maybe we'll just use the Bulldogs as a springboard to a better opportunity. We'll see. We'll just have to see how everything plays out. I have no idea what's going to happen, if I'll even get offered any jobs, so we will just have to see. Okay, Penn State. James Franklin was fired. We are one of the top candidate. Oh, the USC job is open as well. Ooh, we are a candidate for that. That's very tempting. USC. Ooh, I might have to go to the Trojans on this one. Let's see what happens. Penn State does offer me. I don't think I want to go to Penn State. Then I'd have to go play against Michigan. You know, I got a little bit of allegiance to them. I was their offensive coordinator. It might be kind of fun to go and play against them, though, to go see what Terry Cutler's bringing to the table these days, but I don't know. I'm more intrigued in the USC job, personally. Let's go to California. I want to go where it's nice. I like the nice weather. I don't want to go back north. Let's see here. We're going to decline this one. Oh, my gosh. Ohio State, too. Woo, buddy. We got some options here. Ryan Day fired for going 6-7. Poor guy. Clay Helton fired for going 5-7. Wow, tough choices. Tough choices here. We're not listed as a top candidate for USC anymore, so I don't think we'll even be offered that job. Oh, we did. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so decision time. I'm definitely not taking Ohio State. Too much allegiance to Michigan. I was their offensive coordinator. It just wouldn't feel right going to the Buckeyes and playing them. However, if I go beat Michigan every year, as with Ohio State, does that mean the Michigan job would open up and then I could take that one? I could be that guy that jumps from Ohio State to Michigan. Tempting. I think we're actually going to go out west. I think we're going to take this USC job. It's a premier job. I mean, Penn State and Ohio State obviously are really, really good jobs as well. But I think we want to try to establish a dynasty out west. We're going to try to create an Alabama out in the west, much like Nick Saban did with Bama. We're going to try to do that with USC, I think. We're going into a Pac-12 that I feel is pretty ripe for the picking. Let's view the contract. Program tradition A+. Target wins per year is 11. Wow. Wow, that's a challenge. 11 wins a year. Whew, that could be tough. I mean, we did just get 10 wins with Mississippi State, and I'm sure I got way more talent if I take this job at USC. But the only time they even reached 11 wins was in 2013 in the last 5 seasons, so it sounds like a good challenge. Let's do it. They're setting the bar high. I'm up for that challenge. Let's go. We're rolling. USC, here we come. Cali, baby. Let's see who Ohio State hires. I'm curious. Luke Fickell. Wow. If that isn't like real life, man. Luke Fickell going back to Ohio State. Interesting. Wow, that's crazy that the game actually did that. I love it. I love it. Luke Fickell's going back to Ohio State. He's going to give it another shot. Boise State. Offense coordinator for Oklahoma. Okay. Okay, I feel that. It's a pretty solid hire. Previous head coach who was hired by Michigan State as the offensive coordinator. I know you're not talking about me. That's not true. Must be talking about the head coach before me. I got fired. What are they going to do? Who they feeling? Alabama defensive coordinator Ted Roof. Okay, he's going to run a one-back system. He's got some guys there for that. A 3-4. That's exactly what I was running. Good hire. That's a nice fit. I'm not sure about that previous head coach thing. That ain't right. Virginia Tech job was open. They take the head coach for Troy, Chip Lindsey. That could work out all right. Cincinnati opened up because Fickell went to Ohio State. The offensive coordinator for Alabama. Will Muschamp was fired, South Carolina. Josh Heupel. Good hire. UCF. Tim Beck, offensive coordinator, North Carolina State. There's plenty of jobs opening here. West Virginia, who do they got? Chadwell from Coastal Carolina. It's a good pick. Leopold from Buffalo going to Arizona. Okay, I'll have to face him out in the old Pac-12, won't I? Coastal Carolina, Louisiana Tech's head coach. Boston College. Boston College hires Ryan Day. Nice. I love it. Let's see what Ryan Day can do out there at the old Boston College, huh? Troy head coach. Okay, get the offense coordinator for Western Michigan. Bryant Vincent. See what he can do out there at Troy. Buffalo's going to grab Oklahoma's defensive coordinator, Alex Grinch. Houston grabs Clay Helton. I like it. I can feel that. Cutcliffe got fired. They're going to hire defense coordinator for Troy, Brandon Hall. Interesting hire. Taking a chance there for Duke. Defense coordinator for Marshall, Justin Wilcox, takes over at Nevada. I'll go through a couple more, I guess. Why not? It's fun. All right, Louisiana Tech takes D coordinator Jay Bateman from North Carolina. Arkansas State grabs Justin Fuente, head coach from Virginia Tech. I like that. That's a solid hire for Arkansas State. Well done. And Central Michigan. James Franklin goes up to Central Michigan. Things are getting interesting now, aren't they? Okay, so that's going to round out the head coaches. We'll move on. I don't want to waste too much time here. That was fun, seeing where some of those coaches that had big-name coaches that had gotten fired, where they ended up. Most of them turned around and got new jobs. We're going to have to see what we're dealing with here with a 5-win South Carolina. What am I thinking? I think it's still got Coastal Carolina on the brain. Southern Cali, see what we got out here for players. Let's check coach changes. Did I lose what I get for coordinators? So my offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator apparently stayed the same. Who's leaving? Just seniors. Nobody leaving early. Drake London would have been nice to have. And Slovis, yep. Yep. Man, how did they... I can see why Clay Helton got fired. Look at all this talent. How did they only win 5 games? That's ridiculous. I'd have fired him too. What's I going to look at here? Coaches. Let's see what my coordinators look like. Clayton White. Pretty solid. Pretty good. Graham Harrell. Nice. Change my offense around a little bit here. A little bit more pass heavy. What kind of defense we want to run? Want to stay in a 3-4? I'll keep it 3-4 for now. I'm gonna see what my roster looks like when we get to that point, and then I'll decide what kind of defense I want to run. Moving on, transfer requests. No, I don't want to export. No transfer requests. Let's see these draft results. Where'd some of these guys end up? Slovis, first round. London, first round. Drake Jackson, second. Taylor Stewart, fifth. Not bad. Not bad. Recruiting. They got to have a better recruiting class than I was able to pull in at Mississippi State, right? Have to. Only 12 scholarships remaining. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Nice punter. What's up with these guys? 55 overall? Come on, computer. What are you doing? Corners, free safety, outside linebackers. Pretty good. Wow, quite a few outside linebackers. Maybe that 3-4 is happening for us, huh? Kevin Johnson locks him out. What's we got in here? Strong safety, locked him out. Corner, defensive tackle. Okay. Wide receiver, athlete. What's he looking like? Defensive player, looks like. Probably a corner. Yep. Corner or running back, but his carry is only a D, so ball carrier vision isn't very good. We got quite a few corners. Trucking's a C. Carrying's a C. Catching traffic, a B. Catching is a C. So maybe a wide receiver there. I'll throw a few points because I'm so... no, too far down. I'm just going to throw a few points at these guys because we've already got a pretty substantial lead, and see if I can just snag a couple. And then I'm going to go back up to the top here, and we'll throw our points at Micah Brown and David White. Throw 5 apiece at each one of those. See what happens. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. There we go. All right. See if we can pull them in. Let's go to signing day. See what our recruiting class ended up versus Mississippi State. Is there going to be instant regret leaving? So my recruiting class was actually better there. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, we did get him. Micah Brown, David White, Oliver Cook, it's a fullback, and Quincy Walden, strong safety. All right. Let's see where everything shook out. Top classes. Number 7. Nice. 5-star, 8 4-stars, 10 3-stars, 2 2-stars, which I'm sure will be cut. Mississippi State finished at 11th. Okay, I pulled in a pretty solid class there. I was pretty happy with it. Honestly. But we took the jump. We saw the USC job open. They're asking for a ridiculous amount of wins per year, so there's definitely a challenge there. So we took it. Okay, position changes. We got at quarterback. Ooh, boy, it's a steep drop off, isn't it? Eaton does look like he'll be a pretty nice fit for my offense. He's a little bit mobile. What's he got here? Throw power 86, accuracy 82. So throw power isn't quite where I'd like it to be, but we can work with that. Adjust my mic real quick. Apologies. Tighten this. So we can definitely work with that. Like I say, he's not an exact fit, but we can get the offense to work with him. Halfbacks. Not really going to be using halfbacks. His catching is 65. His is 68. Might move one of those guys to wide receiver. We'll see. See what else we have. Yeah, we got some pretty good wideouts already, don't we? Mark Jenkins, carry of 90. Nice. Not the fastest guy in the world. Plenty of tight ends that I won't use. I plan on going all 5 wide, baby. All wide receivers. I had fun with that offense. I'm going to go back to it. Use all wide receivers this time instead of a mix of wide receivers and tight ends. Go back up at center. This guy's only a 60. Ugh, he's going to get cut. He's going to get cut. 6'7", 6'6". 6'7". I like it. Maybe... Oh my gosh, he's 6'8". That's awesome. 6'2", 6'5". 6'5". Wow. We got some dudes here, don't we? All right, I'm going to move him over to center. Give us another guy there. I'll leave the rest for now. Some of these guys over to the other end spot. They definitely seem more like a 4-3 type of defensive end. 4-2-5 kind of ends. Defensive tackles. Definitely more on the pass rusher vein there, isn't it? Wow, lots of outside linebackers here. Plenty of linebackers. Oh my goodness. More linebackers than we know what to do with. Lots of free safeties. Corner. A little thin. A lot of younger underclassmen there at the corner spot. All right, what kind of defense are we going to run? Could go multiple. I'll move him over to the right side. He's probably going to get cut, so we won't worry about him too much. Wow. Maybe we'll go with a 4-3 this year. I feel like a 4-3 is going to be our best fit. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Athletes. These guys aren't very good, are they? Thought their betters were or their overalls were gonna be a little better. So he's a fullback. I will put him there at fullback. He doesn't really play anywhere else that well, and the fullback I have in that spot right now is not good, so I'll just cut the other guy. Where's he fitting in? Defensive end? Defensive end or safety. Interesting mix. He could play linebacker. I got lots of linebackers. I got a decent amount of all those things. What's his speed? It's only 79. I don't want him to play safety, really. Definitely feels like more of a defensive end to me. So we'll throw him in there. See if he'll make it in cuts or not. I don't know if he will. We'll find out. Awfully thin at the quarterback position. Kind of scares me a little bit. But, see, this other fullback's definitely getting cut. It is what it is. I'm going to keep those changes. We'll move on to the cut stage. Not worried about seeing the training results. We'll see those when I go cut players. We'll see how good they are. Well, I do got to make some cuts. All right, Eaton moved up to a 90. That's nice. Okay, these other younger quarterbacks jumped up a little. I'm going to be in a rough spot if I have to go to them, though, so hopefully Eaton stays healthy this year. I did not end up moving a halfback out in case I want to adjust my offense. I don't want to leave myself bare at the halfback spot. Otherwise, I will have no other options. I can always sub them in as wide receivers on the depth chart anyways. Plenty of guys at wide receiver. Tight ends. Looking pretty good there. He's going to get cut. Oops, I need to cut that halfback. And you, yes. There were some easy cuts. Okay, he's only a 66, but I do like his acceleration. We'll see where else we can make cuts. Maybe we'll hold on to him. He's only 61. We can let him go. There's definitely a free safety, I believe, that I was going to cut. That's only 65, and I already got two guys that are still young, up ahead of them. I don't know, man. Well, Montgomery's speed and acceleration's not good. Now I'm trying to decide if I would just want to cut Montgomery and keep Hale and redshirt him. Might end up being better than Montgomery. I'm going to do that. Walden. He's 6'3". Yeah, he's slow, though. Speed's only 75. I'm looking for more speed on the back end. Give him a cut. That'll wrap up cuts. We will keep that 66 overall defensive end. I like his acceleration. Get after the quarterback a little bit. Hopefully he will improve. I assume he will. Not worried about conferences. We're going to leave those the same. Let's get to the preseason. Add some recruits to our recruiting board. Definitely going to have to go after multiple quarterbacks. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to grab a couple of them. Really need to balance out my depth at that spot for sure. Definitely not where I want it to be right now. All right. Well, leave a comment, guys. Let me know what you think about my jump to USC. We're jumping around a little bit. We used Mississippi State as a springboard to a better opportunity. Seized on the moment, and here we are. Southern Cal. We'll make some things happen. At least that's the plan. We can get redshirted. I can redshirt these guys. We got plenty of options at wide receiver. A sophomore. I'm kind of tempted to redshirt him because I got that redshirt freshman sitting right behind him. That's an 80. Nah, we'll just leave him. Pretty confident in my ability to recruit a replacement, so I'm not worried about red shirts too much. Just the obvious ones, guys that definitely need to get better. And if they don't get better, then I will cut them if I recruit a better replacement. Just like that. That's how we're doing business. I'm actually going to redshirt them both. I got a strong safety that can fill in at free safety if I really need to. Or a corner. That'll take care of the red shirts. Ooh, I don't want the tutorial. Recruiting. All right, Cubies. Ooh, look at this 5-star athlete. Number 1. Ooh, he's got some throw power. I like it. Definitely adding him to the board. What else we got here? Quarterback. Scrambler. Not as good as the athlete. I can use a pocket pass. I can use a pocket passer or a mobile quarterback in my offense. I'm not really picky. Store power is only a C, but his accuracy is an A. I'm going to put him on my board and take a peek at him. I don't think we'll leave him on there, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me see what my needs are. Oh, we need a kicker. We still need line. Oh, yeah, I didn't change my... We'll change that. We are going to run a 4-3 this year. See if that should adjust my needs, I would assume. Yeah, D tackle and middle linebacker. That sounds more like it. Kicker. B and a C. C and a B. Not really what I'm looking for. A accuracy. We'll take a peek. BB. Take a peek. See what guy we like best. I might even add. I'll probably just add those other 2 guys and just see. Just because they like us, we'll see. Maybe they grade out a little bit higher than they think. I will move a punter to kicker if I find a good one that wants to come to my school. That's why I'm looking at punters. In case you're wondering, I don't have any qualms about, moving those guys around. 5-star, yes, please. 4-star, yep. D tackle. We need D tackle. Take a peek. See how we feel about these guys. Who's interested? Is anybody interested? 1 4-star. 6'5", 262. He's a run stopper. That's okay. We'll throw him on there. All right. Got some guys there. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Number 1. Nice. Nice. I don't think that center is going to be very good, but we'll see. Tight end. Not really using tight ends. Four, 5, 6. I don't know. He's really going to have the speed that I'm looking for. We're number 1 on his board, so we'll take a peek at him. 4.66. Yee. Definitely doesn't seem fast, does he? I'm looking for speed. I want all the speed. All right, let's take a look at those guys. Quarterbacks I got. Offensive line. Corner. Let's take a look at corners. Number 1 on his board. He's fast. Free safety. We were looking for a potential upgrade at free safety. See how those guys grade out. Just adding them because I'm number 1 on their board. Number 2. So maybe we can passively recruit them a little bit. Definitely won't be going after him too soon, but we'll see how everything goes. Throw power 89, and he's mobile. I like this kid. Ben Underwood. Nice. 93-86. Yes, you would work in my offense beautifully. His throw power is only at 82, but his accuracy is already a 96. Interesting. I just don't know that he's a great fit for what I want to do. I'm going to leave him on my board for now. His kick power is not what I want it to be. Great accuracy, though. 82-82. If I want somebody accurate, I'll go after the other kicker. Kick power 89. 85-84. 86-78. We'll dump him. 82-82. No. The other guy's 83-83, right? 78-94. All right, we'll leave those guys. See who's interested when I get into the season. Let's go unlock these guys a little bit. See what we're dealing with. Ooh, 78. Nice. I think he's going to be very good. Yeah, only a 63. He can drop off. Ooh, boy, look at that speed. 96. His catching is awful. His catching is only 57, but a spectacular catch. Catching traffic, route running, all that's really good. So, yeah, we might go after him anyways. I don't even care. I don't even care his catching isn't good. That'll go up. That'll improve. Depth chart. All right, so my number 3 wide receiver is the guy that's going to be my ball carrier as well. His carry rating is only a 67. Jenkins is a 91, but he's a little bit slower. Elusiveness is also not great. Halfback only rates out as a 65 overall as a wide receiver. Also not ideal. So we're going to leave Gary Bryant in that position for now. I do not want tight ends. Too slow. We want speed. We want speed. I'm going to leave Bryant in that position for now, and if he ends up fumbling a lot, then we will have to look at making a change there. These guys are kind of slow on the outside. Speed of only 83 and 84. That's not great, but their overalls are so good. I'm gonna leave them in. See what we can make something happen. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't think we really need to adjust anything else. Should just be the best guys in, right? Whoever the best guy is, put him in there. 93. My goodness, these guys are like a carbon copy of each other, aren't they? Hit power, tackle. All right, we'll leave Nomura in there for now. That should be fine. Let's get to the regular season. I should have checked my my schedule just to look at it, giving us some tougher non-conference opponents, but I forgot. Oh well. I have a few cupcakes in there. It's all right. If week 1 is a bye week, I'll just do recruiting real quick. If not, then if I got an actual game, then I will end the video and we'll do week 1 another time. All right, it is a bye week. I do get Coach Skill here. That looks good. All right. Let's figure out who we're going to narrow in on. We got a lead there. I need quarterbacks. I'm just going to throw points at all three. I don't even, you know what? At this point, whatever. All right, he had the kicking power. I'm also highest on his board, so he's going to be my kicker if I can pull him in. He seems to like my school the most. His accuracy is not phenomenal, but I don't even care. Yes, we need a middle linebacker. Gotta decide what defensive tackle we want to go after. Well, I think Lamar Marks is our guy. Yep. Lamar Marks is my guy. We'll go throw some points at Darrell Williams. Wide receiver. Take a look at some of these guys. Tidwell, I'm intrigued. Oh, David Barnes, hello. Yep. Throwing points at him for sure. For sure, for sure. Looks good to me. Okay, he's only 74. So I could just throw points on him. Or I could scout these other guys here and see if... oh, Danny Williams. We want to take a peek at Danny Williams. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going after Danny Williams. I'm going to take some points off of Darrell Williams just so I can throw some on... Oh, I don't want to go without throwing any on Danny Williams. We'll do it that way. That looks good to me. Week 1 in the books. Week 2, we got Washington State starting off with a conference game in week 2. But for now, I think I've dragged this out long enough. We got through the offseason. We did take over the USC Trojans, and we will see what we can do here on the West Coast. So that'll wrap this one. Remember, all love, all the time. Peace.